cathedral. Westminster, not Westminster even, St Albans Abbey. Good morning. The bell's tolled. The show begins. I've not done it here in a while, actually. The bells, the bells, the bells. Feels like a homecoming. I did my very first show with the bells. I don't know if you remember. This was about a year ago, actually. Would you believe I've done 140 or 150, well, 158, yeah? Tell me one thing, guys. Tell me one thing that you enjoyed over the weekend. Tell me one awesome thing that you did over the weekend. Drowned out by the bells. The bells, the bells, the bells. Tell me one thing you did over the weekend that you enjoyed. And how do you feel today? Give me some love on here, guys. Press the red button 155 times. Just say live or replay, let me know you're here. Or alternatively, answer one of my questions, as in, what awesome thing did you do over the weekend that you loved? And I'll just carry on talking while the bells are going. Not sure if it's getting louder or quieter, not sure. But I'm going to do quite a hefty subject today. Today I'm going to talk about overwhelm. Overwhelm and people pleasing, right? So your weekend, what were you doing? Were you doing stuff for you over the weekend? Or were you busy keeping everyone else happy? Were you busy playing dad taxi? Were you busy taking everyone else to stuff that they love and enjoy? Were you busy making sure that everyone else around you is happy? People pleasing, pleasing other people. How much time did you have for you? What did you personally enjoy? What decisions did you make that were all about you only? I'm talking to men here, right? I'm talking to men around my age, between 35 and 60. I'm 50 this year, actually. So yeah. So how much time did you spend on you over the weekend, you personally? So this live is about a client call I had the other week, a couple of weeks ago. Basically, this guy, as is a few of my clients, highly successful, high achiever, high performer, yeah, smashing everything on paper. You know, life looks great, successful business, thriving family, bustling family, lots of kids, lots of animals, you know, but life is very busy, very, very, very busy. Do you feel like this? Do you feel a little bit of overwhelm? Do you feel like you're pleasing everybody else all the time or too much of the time? And actually you, if you're lucky, you have a tiny, tiny, tiny piece of time and energy for you alone. Do you feel exhausted? Do you hit Monday morning and you're fucked? Excuse the swearing. Do you hit Monday morning and you're already exhausted and you're dreading? You've got anxiety levels already. You've got overwhelm. You might have a hangover, actually, because you've got a coping mechanism, right? You could be doing something else worse than fags, worse than booze. Who knows? Just show you this this little area. Not been here in a while, so it's very nice to come. What I'm going to do is bowl down the green. So yeah, are you overwhelmed? Got anxiety, people pleasing. So this client of mine, to say, very high achiever, busy business, successful business, busy family, bustling family. Yeah, but what can happen? This is the thing with high achievers, right? And whether I'm in that bracket or not, who knows? What is a high achiever? Somebody that's got a lot on their plate, I guess. Somebody that's reasonably successful. What is success? You know, there's further questions to all that. But you know, if I'm in that bracket of a high achiever, the danger is taking on too much. Yeah, the hustle and grind. I can do anything. I can do everything. I'm Superman, right? You know, I'm built differently. I can handle all of this. I can handle everything. I can handle other people's problems as well as my own problems, right? Now, as I say, the The danger is you push too hard. You push to the level of overwhelm, to the level of anxiety, and you're pleasing far, far, far too much. So this client I'm talking about came to a call massively overwhelmed, eyes wide, you know, that fight or flight mode, you know, as we have sometimes. You know, that's the start of the call. And I obviously read a client at the start of a call, where do we go from here? You know, they do a prep document for the one-to-one sessions with a fair bit of detail of where they're at. But, you know, I can tell a lot within the first few minutes of the call. Who's this? Oops, who's this? Can't see. Somebody's written something. But yeah, this guy comes on like this, you know, to the call, and I'm like, "You're right." He's like, "No." I was like, "Okay, let's break this down a little bit. A level of happiness out of 10, and you're welcome to answer this as well. How happy are you out of 10 right now? Yeah, really interesting question. And again, there's different ways to interpret it, but how happy are you out of 10? If I was to score myself, I'd say I get an 8. I'm a solid 8 out of 10. Always room for improvement. But you know what? To be here right now talking to you, I'm happy. I'm in the moment. You know, got nature going on. I'm in a beautiful environment. Just done my workout. Got a busy day. Got some, you know, potential new people coming into my world. Checking in with all my current clients, which I love. You know, it inspires me and energizes me. So yeah, 8 out of 10 on happiness level, right? So this guy was a 3 out of 10. This client of mine, high achiever, remember? On paper, looks awesome. He's a 3 out of 10. He's fucking dying inside, right? But keeping all the appearances up, looking like he's awesome, sounding like he's awesome to other people. Nobody would have a clue, even family members, right? But that guy's dying inside, probably like me 3 years ago. You know, so what do you do? And this is where I tap into exactly where a client is at, and take them on the next stage of the journey. What's required right now? Yeah, the last thing this guy wanted, who's anxious, overwhelmed, people pleasing too much, the last thing this guy wants is additional goals and additional tasks and additional actions to his already huge list, right? So I was like, okay, happiness, 3 out of 10. When's the last time you decluttered? What do you mean? He says, when's the last time you took things off your list? Huh? Can we do that? Of course we can, you know, because some people also think that my coaching is all about grind, push, Goggins, you know, let's drive us to the absolute limit at all times. It's not like that, is it? Life isn't like that. This guy needed to strip back all the stuff that he's doing, remove some tasks, remove some actions, remove some goals, right? So what we did, and this is a little tool, everyone's probably heard of a stop, start, continue process. You know, when you review something, when you review your goals, you can choose 3 columns, and you choose what to stop doing. What do you stop doing? What do you start doing? New activities, new habits, new goals. What do you start doing? Second column. The third column is, what do you continue doing? What are the things that are working for you? What are the things that you see a benefit from, and what things should you continue doing? But the difference with this guy, the guy's overwhelmed, right? He's like, you know, he's not in a good place. He's overwhelmed. He's people pleasing too much. He's exhausted. You know, he's knackered first thing in the morning. So we remove the start option. Yeah, we don't want to start anything new. We don't want to add stuff to his list, right? Do we? So what we did, big process we did at the start of the call, is what to stop. Yeah, we decided of his goals, and you know, there's a whole planning system involved. There's 5 pillars: energy, mindset, business, enjoyment, and relationships. And the first thing we do is remove stuff. Yeah, what do you want to stop doing? What can we take off of your list? What can we declutter? What can we, you know, what load can we remove? And then the second option, continue. What do we continue doing? What's good? What's beneficial? What doesn't overwhelm you? What's good for you personally? We're not talking about people pleasing here, right? We're talking about you. self-care, taking care of you first, and then you help or give to other people from the overflow. Yeah. We don't take on more tasks. We don't say, okay, I'm going to hammer these 15, 20 things today, right? And then you start the day exhausted, wide-eyed, fight or flight, right? And then you end the day bloody exhausted. What's that about? That's not life, is it? You know, remember this guy scored 3 out of 10 on happiness. So something massively has and had to change. Thankfully, he took it on board, you know, and we spent 2 or 3 weeks removing stuff, remove, you know, and I've told him to try and reset his mindset a little bit, as in to think about that first. First priority is to declutter and remove, as opposed to keep adding. I'm Superman, right? I can do everything. I can do everything for everyone and everybody. You know, I've got to be there for my family, etc. If you like this sort of stuff, if you enjoy the tools, if you want more tools, next Monday, free, absolutely free, no catches. You will be offered a paid option afterwards, but you know, you can say no. If you want to come on my free 5-day challenge to learn about this sort of stuff and how to bring yourself to the next level, physically, mentally, emotionally, jump in next Monday. Take you about half an hour a day, if that. But it's like anything, the more you put in, the more you get out. Jump in, there's a link here somewhere. It's going to be fun, it's going to be good, and I call it like my shop window. This is how I show you what I do, what it is that I do. Come and have a look in my world, yeah, and see if you can, at least within the 5 days, change a few things and improve a few things. And if you're overwhelmed, if you've got anxiety, if your brain won't switch off at night, and if you feel like you're forever people pleasing, you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders, then this is definitely for you. All right, guys, have an awesome week. Do what you love and do it with passion. And I say that genuinely. Take care, guys. See you later.